It's scuffed as hell, but we're here. Hi, Nobo! Welcome in! How you doing today? Are you feeling any better than last night? But yes, this is the save file that I was talking about that Gel's prepared for us to use. It is a randomizer file, and the intent is for us to find our mons in the game, and then we can use them in the tournament tomorrow once they are approved. Oh, thank you for the stretch, redeem cookie. Oh, no, you failed your exam? I'm so sorry to hear that, Nobo. Do you want to talk about the actual exam itself, or would you rather not think about it right now? What was I doing? Right. I need to pull up the list of approved mons real quick. So that way I can show you guys what we're hunting for. Where should I put it? That's the alert box, that's the flower box, fusion tutor. You know what? I will do an extra image, I think. Pokemon list. No, then I have to save it myself. So I'm gonna do it as a web file. Or, browser. Pokemon list. Okay, there we go. Because now I can just take... Where is your link? Copy media link. And if I move it... Oh no, it's not showing up, even though it should. That's not good. Well, fine. I'll save it myself then. Sorry guys, I said this was gonna be scuffed, didn't I? Pokemon list, saving as an image, putting it there, adding an image. Hi, OBS. Yeah, look, I'm doing what I can. I never said I was a professional. Pokemon list. There we go, yippee, it's finally working, so it's way too big. Way too big still. You can't even tell what Pokemon we're looking for anymore. Alright, I'll put it here in the middle. So the tier list, not tier list, the Pokemon that we're allowed to use either have to be a fish or fish adjacent. So like water-dwelling creatures. And you know, some questionable cases. Like I don't fucking know who approved Sableye or Rhydon. I do know who approved Sableye and Rhydon, and I disagree with them. So these are the mons that we're looking for in this randomizer. It is like a post-game era randomizer save file. So basically we just need to try and catch as many mons as possible to build ourselves a good team. Get a Magikarp named Magic Plier. I'm probably not gonna use a Gyarados, honestly. Like, they're a strong Pokemon, but I don't know. I really want to see what kind of coverage I can get for myself that's not weak to water and ice. So, like, for example, Garchomp could be really interesting in terms of a ground-type attacker, but it's weak to ice times 4, and everything here learns Ice Beam, so it's probably not the best thing to actually go for, you know? But we're gonna have to see what our options actually are. So I'm gonna go ahead and hide this. Now you guys have gotten a brief look at the list of Pokemon we're allowed to use. And now we can actually begin. Might be weak to dying too. True! Alright, so we should be able to fly, right? Oop, wrong button. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, let's actually, never mind. Let's check right outside in the very first route. Because we gotta go hunting. with a randomizer, they could just be right out there. Gen 5 is the only gen that didn't have HM badge requirements. Really? Oh, I forgot about that. Ah, damn it. I went straight into a plot flag. Ugh. Okay. He did mention that, like, not all of the plot flags were done, only select ones were, like, the Elite Four ones, like, the Victory Road, I believe, is open. But a lot of the plot flags are made. Oops. I can't believe I have to watch a Pokemon catching tutorial! You either pull the comeback of the century on those next 2 exams, or you retake the subject next year, and considering how hard it is, you might just do 1 entire year for 1 subject. Honestly, if it's a math class of any kind, I think that's usually how they recommend people take certain classes. Because it gets really hard. I don't know what kind of class it is, but that's just what immediately comes to mind, because I've heard people having to do that before. So, like, ultimately, try not to feel ashamed about not passing, because if it is some kind of college class or anything along those lines, they normally have very low pass rates anyway. Yeah, I know how to catch Pokemon, please! Okay, finally. I do want to double check. Do we actually have Pokeballs? Yes, cool, awesome. Gave us Pokeballs. Alright, what's in the grass? Politoed! That's on our list! I think. Yeah. It's in our fish adjacent list. Which means this thing is weak as hell. I'm just gonna dive ball. Do you live underwater? Netball, water, and bug type? I'll just use a netball. Oh, interesting. The Pokeball sound effect isn't playing, even though the rest of the sound effects are. I wonder why. Damn, they don't have, like, the repeat option. Oh, but they do have it here. Last use item. It's about internets, IPs, stuff networks. Teaching use fucking AI images on the documents? No! That's awful. You bastard. I know you're a Politoed. You're a fully evolved Mon. But get in the damn ball. I wonder, did the Oshawott have False Swipe or anything? That would be useful. No, not even close. Okay. I didn't mean to do that! I was gonna go check our other Pokemon! Fuck. This is already a miserable start. Talking about Gel with punishing the Lizardate, you should force Gel to play all of Rhythm Doctor. No, if I'm gonna make Gel do anything, I'm gonna have to choose it very carefully. The duck has False Swipe. Never mind. Alright. Thank you. Oh, it sounded like it was to you? I didn't hear it, but I've been having an issue where my headphones, I'm only getting sound out of one ear. So that's probably the issue, actually. Shiny duck. But alas, Tepig is not on our approved Mon list, so away we go. At least I don't think it is. Nobody tried to squirrel in a pig here, right? No. One guy was here some years ago said the teacher's still using the same PDFs and only changing the images. Oh my god, that's outdated information then. I'm so sorry. Some professors are not good at their job, but tenure leaves them there anyway. Heracross is not on our approved Pokemon list. So we're running from you. Damn, I can't believe we got a Politoed on our first try and I accidentally ran from it. Because Politoed could be a Drizzlemon, right? Wait, how do you unlock hidden abilities? I can't remember if he said we have to unlock it in the game, or if we can just assign it on Showdown. I'll double check, because I'll catch one anyway. Samurott could learn False Swipe. Alas, Oshawott and Duwott were both considered fish adjacent, but Samurott was not allowed for some reason? I don't know who decided that, because I'm pretty sure Samurott is still supposed to be an otter, right? But that was what the council decreed. Trust me, I was in the trenches there. I was trying to say things like, who the hell let in a Rhydon? Who let in a Sableye? That kind of thing. They also only picked Porygon 2, not Z or 1, because even though they're all ducks, only Porygon 2 is duck enough? Question marks? Samurott is still an otter, it says it in the dex. Yeah, so I don't know who was spreading the Samurott, anti-Samurott propaganda. Can I please get another Politoed? Yay! All I had to do was complain. Alright. Wait. We can actually False Swipe. Let in Sableye, the fuck? Because it's shaped like a fish, was the explanation I was given. I think they meant like the head fins gives it a vaguely fishy shape. I know they're just trying to add in some Mon variety, but still. Yay! Yatta! You're gonna refrain from saying anything further on the subject. Big mood. It leads groups of others as their leader. Its cries make Poliwag obey. Alright guys, what's a good name for a Politoed? Would you like to name my Mon? If you do, you can spend your points now. If you don't, then I'm gonna have to come up with a name. Because yes, I'm gonna nickname all of my Pokemon. People are advocating for the Mons they want to see and the Mons they don't want to see ruin their Pokemon. Yeah, oh, totally. That's how it always goes. This isn't a very serious Pokemon list, you know? Did you spend your points? Alright. Go ahead, Nobo. Yeah, it's not a very serious list. We're clearly just doing this to have fun. Toadie? Alright, Toadie it is. Man, I love frogs. I do love frogs. They're so cute. You are too slow. Your idea was not much better. It's just first come, first serve. Whoever gets the redeem is the one who gets the name. Politoed. You guys both had the same idea. Power Lens, nice. We don't actually have to find the items in the game, I believe. I think he said that we're fine to just give it items to our Mons in Showdown. But I'm still gonna grab all the items I can find. Plume Fossil, man, if only I could get my beloved Archeops, but you're not a fish. You're barely even a bird. Oh! Mamoswine? I don't believe you count as a fish-adjacent creature. I'm checking the list now. No, you don't. Time to run. And Black and White is your fave. Yeah, I grew up on Platinum, and then I got Black and White shortly after. So I do love them. Unfortunately, Cresselia is not a fish or fish adjacent. Damn. Yep, shame it's not a fish. Ripperonis. God, that'd be nice. No, don't tell me they're common as a surf encounter. Come on! Hello, Nashoba! Welcome in! Hello, Captain Braindead. Welcome to you as well. How y'all doing this wonderful day? I'm doing alright. It was hot as hell earlier, but I'm keeping cool now. Oh my god, Cresselia is the common surf encounter! Come on, there's gotta be something else in these waters. But also, look at that. Nashoba's using the new emote I made for him. Hee hee. Isn't this dog so cute? Black White 2 is one of the 2 Pokemon games that you have a copy of the soundtrack, the other being Sun and Moon. Aw man, Sun and Moon soundtrack is so good. Alright, I'm starting to give up on finding anything other than Cresselia as a surf encounter. There should be multiple. But only the little, like, blob in the water gave me a Mamoswine. What are we doing today? We are technically fishing. So I'm participating in another VTubers event. It's Gelda Reeve. He's running a Pokemon tournament tomorrow as part of his annual fishing trip event. And so we decided we would limit our Pokemon that we can use to only fish Pokemon or fish adjacent Pokemon. So I'm trying to find mons to catch for that tournament. No, I do not want to surf. I do want to see, do we have a fishing pole? Nope, wrong button. Fossil, potion fresh water, all the 8 gems, town map, super rod, register. Fish adjacent also includes things that are neither for some reason. Look, the propaganda is strong. What is it this for the registered item? Aha, that button. Something tells me we should maybe go to a different route at this rate. The dogma has corrupted the vision. Yeah. Alright, okay, let me... So there are some things that I'm willing to make an exception for, like fish adjacent. We have unknown F-I-S-H and Y to spell fishy. Like, that I'm willing to make an exception for because it's silly. And then a lot of these do actually make sense. Like we've got the lake spirits as fish adjacent because they're little creatures that live in the lake water. Close enough. We've got Beartic and stuff because they are polar bears, so they are close enough to always being in the water in the lake doing their hunting. Ah, fucking hell, I forgot Elder jump scares you. We also have some fossils like Anorith and Leap. That kind of thing, because, you know, they're ancient sea creatures. Grimerline and Trubbishline, yes, they're meant to represent, like, trash and oil spills in the sea and stuff. No! I just wanted to go to another route. Let me out. Missed opportunities to put clovers on your Bulbasaur pattern. Actually, I did. Notice how they're in groups of 3, 4, and then the little 5th one is an extra clover leaf. Cryogonal is not fish adjacent, so we cannot catch it. last, but no, you are not fish adjacent. Does Weasel count as a fish? No, but I believe, yes, Weasel and Floatzel count as fish adjacent because they are, what, also otters? Alright. The ice types are here for some reason. It'd be great if we could find like a seal or a Walrein. Sea Weasel, there we go. What the hell? How are you supposed to get there? Whatever. Why am I not fish adjacent? Oh, we went over this. What do you want? Oh my god. But we've already been over this. Since I am normally a cat girl, I am like the antithesis of fish. So I do not count as a fish. Season change to get that item? Oh, I forgot they had that gimmick in Roots as early as this. Damn, this Super Rod is getting no bites. Can I say that fish adjacent are creatures that aren't fish but spend the majority of their lives in water? Yes, that was the main criteria for fish adjacent other than silly things like the unknown spelling fishy, you know? That's why we have Azumarill, Azumarill, that kind of thing on there. That's why we have like Lotad and stuff, even though like, I guess they're ducks, right? Oh, finally! Gotta go, Novo. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping in while you had the chance. Oh, you! A clam pearl is a fish. We get to catch you. You know what? Good enough. Cars with too many gadgets these days. You tried going in reverse in the screen showed the movie of a guy getting run over. Huh, weird. I wonder why I did that, Nashova. Don't check your tires. Alright, go, my netball. Catch a clam. Alright, so technically, if we evolved that, we would get Cloister, right? Makes a single pearl during its lifetime. The pearl is said to amplify psychic power. Would anybody like to nickname the clam pearl? I will give you the chance to use your points now. Goribus or Huntail? Ah, I see. I'm not gonna lie, those are both probably not very useful mons. What a shame. I'm still gonna nickname it. Alright, I'm not seeing any point redeems, so I'm gonna go with a deep cut of a name. Alright, so this is named Panini because when I think of clams, I think of clam chowder, which made me think of Chowder, the cartoon. And there's a pink bunny who likes chowder in that cartoon named Panini. And one of the evolutions of Clam Pearl is pink. So thus, you are now Panini. Would Dragonite count as fish adjacent because Pokemon lore says they are a sea guardian? I believe so. We have Dragonair on here for sure. Let me double check. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys. Here is the list. Oh, we might have only done Dragonair and not Dragonite. Because I don't see Dratini on here either, which is probably just a mistake. But we did exclude Samurott because people argued against it. Random PSA, Japanese dark candy tastes just like Fruity Pebbles. Yeah, it's just meant to be flavored sugar, I believe. Nice and crunchy. So here are the mons that we're looking for. Either fish or fish adjacent. It was voted on by the council, and by the council, I mean like a bunch of people participating in the tournament. So my issues are with them, mostly. You know what, if I go to the ranch, there's gonna be plot. I disagree with the council members are at large, but, you know, I don't get to determine that. I'm not allowed to go down there. Alright. So, where should we fly to next is my question. Because I feel like this route is going to keep hitting us with plot flags, and we don't need that. We could go back to home. Yeah, there was a surfing patch in Aspertia City. Let's go ahead and hit that up real quick, and then we can go to the other cities. Nice little item, low sweep. Okay, not needed. Like, there's a fair amount of these Pokemon which are heavy, but like, I don't know how many people are gonna be running a rock type, water type, you know? Come on. Come on. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, okay! You know what? I'll take a Dragonair. I will certainly take a Dragonair. Thank you very much. Was Gyarados on the list? Yes, it is in fish adjacent, I think. Double checking. Yes, fish adjacent. Damn you. I'll heal up after this. Voltool is good? Yes. Fish adjacent as well. Dragon flying. I don't know, do you like luxury? Gyarados is more fish than fish adjacent. I think it's because it's meant to be like a water dragon thing now as a Gyarados that it was downgraded from fish. Alright, if its body takes on an aura, the weather changes instantly. It is said to live in seas and lakes. Who would like to name my Dragonair? If you do want to, you can go ahead and use your points now. Otherwise, I'll come up with a name myself. All of my Pokemon have been girls so far. Alright, me and the girls, hanging out. Any takers for naming a Dragonair? You have no points? Well, then you don't get to name it. That's why the point redeem exists. I guess you gotta save up for the next time I do something like this. Don't have monies. Oh well, I get to name it. I am going to name this Plumeria after a player character from a Pokemon game that I played in. She used a Dratini that turned into Dragonair for a good chunk of the game. She also had a Bayleaf, which was her starter mon. But like in this case, I'm not allowed to use Bayleaf, so this one gets the name Plumeria. Alright, we'll check to see if there's any other surf encounters, and then we'll try fishing. Ooh, ooh, special. Doduo, you are not a fish. I should actually heal up first. That paralyzed is gonna be annoying. I know it is. Mom! Heal me up! Doduo wants to be so bad. It really does! It does! That's why it's in the water, but alas. Normally it runs around, it doesn't swim. Not a fish, but apparently good at swimming. Indeed. Are you gonna deny his dream? Yes, I am. I'm following these rules to the letter. Can you tell I'm autistic? Alright, we already have a Dragonair. We don't need you. I'm suspecting our surf encounters are gonna be rather limited, but I'm just trying to double check, because normally there's more than one. Nope, another Dragonair. Blame all the other people for denying his dream. True! I was not among the council that decided no Doduo. I mean, I probably would have agreed instantly if I had been told no Doduo. Let's be real. Doduo is not a fish, or fish adjacent. Okay, it seems like we are being relegated to Dragonairs only for this patch of water. I swear there's supposed to be like 2 or 3 surf encounters, but oh well. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a Super Rod catch. Nope. We might be here for a little bit. It's been pretty bad about getting nibbles. Any day now, please. Anyways, fish. I mean, that is the name of the game in some cases. I'm gonna be fishing later today. I'm gonna have a Fields of Mischief fishing competition. I'm gonna stomp him into the ground. Oh! Ah. Yamask is not a fish. I think somebody was trying to jokingly argue yes, fish, because, like, the hands are vaguely fin-shaped. No, not fish. I'll try for, like, 1 more surf, just in case. Nope, nope. Fish. No, not fish. Yamask is not a fish. Okay, just another Doduo. Alright, we leave. The mask is meant to represent its past life. Maybe it was a fish in its past. You guys are just as bad as the council. Making all these silly arguments for no damn reason. Alright, back out of there. We're going here. Where are we flying to? Burbank, Pokestar. Burbank probably wouldn't have a lot of water. PWT, trainers are proud of the skills, compete in tournaments. Relic Passage, Castelia City. Route 17, the current makes it difficult to surf. You know what? Let's go to Route 17. If it's difficult to surf there, that means it should be good for finding strange Pokemon, right? The elders have decided if Magcargo is a horse, Yamask can be a fish. Who the hell said Magcargo was a horse? Like, that should not be allowed. God, Route 1 is so cute in the summer. The little yellow flowers. Scyther, you are not a fish. I'm sorry. You're a bug. Magcargo is an elder on the Council of Horse, therefore it is a horse. What Council of Horse? was always a super cool detail in Black and White too, that you're going in reverse number for the roots. Couldn't get away, I guess he was fast as fuck, huh? Jesus Christ. This duck is letting me down! You're not allowed to disclose such information, Chiseled? Jeez, okay, alright. This has gotta be some, like, deep cut in-joke for you and the lads. So if your model looks like it wants to steal your kneecaps, honestly, it probably does. You think Cypher is pleasant most of the time? I don't. That's a giant-ass bug with blades for arms. Okay, so the normal encounters, I'm thinking, are not gonna be worth our time. Oh my god. No, my duck! Alright, let's get somebody actually powerful out on the field. Your rock types count because the majority of the crust is underwater? No, they have to have something else that is fish about them. Like, for example, Relicanth counts because it is already a fish. Lily counts because it is like a sea amoeba plant thing. Let's heal up. We only have potions in fresh water. Oh, a single fresh water. This damn duck. A rock can be a fish if you try hard enough. No! People were genuinely arguing that the other day. They're trying to see, like, oh, but rocks can be found in water, so we should have rocks on the list. And it's like, no, you morons! You want to start in front of your TTR character with a similar threat? What, wanting to break their kneecaps? Oh. Damn, I'm not allowed to have fun. Does trash count like Grimer? Yes, Trubbish and Grimer were both allowed. I do not believe Survivor is on the list. Nope, it is neither fish adjacent nor fish. Trash counts, maybe rock should too, but it's specifically because of things like oil spills and like the debris in the ocean. Sea snakes exist, but this is not a sea snake! It's a viper! It's in the name! Any fun mons? I guess I could check this grass is what I'm thinking next. It's a snake in the sea. It's not normally found in the sea. These are land mons. They beef with what are they called again? Zangoose? They beef with Zangoose. They are not water mons. Can you please give me an encounter, please? Ooh, ooh! Gastrodon! Gastrodon is fish adjacent. The Galvantula we cannot take with us because it's just a bug. But, Gastrodon. Okay, we're going to Thunder Wave, Gastrodon. Nope, no. It's a ground type. I'm a stupid idiot. Yawn the Gastrodon. And then, I think we have to fly the Galvantula because it's gonna try and hit us with the electric move. Slugs aren't fish, but they spend a majority of their time in the water, so they are fish adjacent. Especially because I'm pretty sure the Gastrodons, aren't they based off of sea slugs? Okay, I guess, I don't know. I don't even have to yawn you. I'll start false swiping the Gastrodon. Yeah, they are sea slugs. Okay, so they're fish adjacent. Doesn't even have to be super effective. I think it's just fly should be our strongest base power move, so that's why I went for it. What the hell? This damn duck. It is so useless. Alright, well I guess just like heck at it with a rock smash. Wait, Camrupt count as fish adjacent? No, Camrupt is not fish adjacent. Shit! That's too much! I didn't expect Rayquaza to do that much with a rock smash of all moves! Well, now we have to find another Gastrodon. And my duck is dead. Ugh. I've learned I'm very bad at catching Pokemon, apparently. Who would have guessed? Where to count as a fish? Fish adjacent. They swim for their food. Be terrible at Nuzlocke. I mean, I generally am, yeah. Oh, Flaffy, you are not fish adjacent. I'm sorry. Don't tell me the Gastrodon is considered rare. Ah, no! No! I didn't think you could see me from the grass. Fuck. This is my worst possible matchup. Oh my god. Can I just like rock smash you and drop your defense, please? Oh no. Alright, I'm not getting the defense drops because of course I'm not. Does stab do more maybe? Even though it's resisted? Yes. The higher base power helps. There's no mosquito Pokemon, but there is Buzzwole. Yeah, that is a mosquito, I guess. It's also a big burly man, but it's a mosquito. Just in case you decide to self-destruct, let's just fly real quick. Oh, man. It's probably gonna live because of the iron defense.
Oh, no, it has sturdy. I forgot.
Get out of here! Bronze? Oh no! Fuck!
I put my water down on my coaster and it fell off the coaster and then the water fell into the litter box right next to my desk, so now I need to change out all the litter. Great!
My husband is a saint, and he's taking care of it for me. Everybody say thank you, husband. Praise be unto the husband. Thank you, gracious sir. Yes, indeed. The husband continues to be the best. Yes. And he brought me one of our frozen towels for the trick of keeping my feet cool. He's too good. He's amazing. Alright, now I can go back to trying to catch a damn Gastrodon. Damn it. Praise be to Duelis' plus proccing something out when you do 1 crit to kill an armor. Hell yeah. My husband is indeed top tier. Get yourself a man like him. Or I guess a woman. You know?
Or
Don't be
non-binary.
picky. Yeah, or non-binary. True. Get yourself a partner like my husband. Alright, there's a Gastrodon. Now we just can't kill it. Strength, it's non-stab.
Oh, that was scary, but yes, that worked.
You have rain dance. People are probably gonna be running rain teams. You are a water type, so I can use a netball. Damn fully grown mons and their catch rates. Nope. I wanted... There we go. Relationships seem like way too much work, so you think you're past. Yeah, they can be. And it does take effort to be able to like get to know someone else on that level and be able to like account for their needs alongside your own. Check to see if it has Storm Drain? No. Because then that involves hitting it with a water type move and probably killing it. I don't want to find another. Long ago, its entire back was shielded with a sturdy shell. There are traces of it left in its cells. Alright, who wants to name the Gastrodon? I'll give you a chance to use your points now. Oh, after catching it. Okay. It's another girly. Me and the girls today. Any takers? What should I name you, actually? I don't even know what I'm naming you. Sea Slug. Sea Slug. For some reason, all I can think of is the old tongue twister, like the She Sells Seashells on the Seashore. But that doesn't have a name in it. Slug names. I don't know. What's a good name for a slug? Fuck it. There is no reason for this other than, like, it starts with S. Sally sells seashells by the seashore? Oh, I always thought it was she sells seashells. Well, that fits that I'm going Sally then. Salty? Oh no, did I name her Salty? Oh no. I can't check, can I? No! Oh, because my bag is not my bag. My party is full. Oh, that was you making a joke. Ooh. Okay, I thought I messed up. Alright, so that is a Gastrodon. That's another fish adjacent we can use. Ah, damn it. Ranger jump scare. At least I think these are rangers. Yep, ranger jump scare.
Whoa! What do you mean you have a Lugia? I mean, I have Rayquaza, but what do you mean you have a Lugia?
Lugia is one of our fish-adjacent Pokemon we can use, by the way. I want a Lugia. Ow! Let Marnie have 64 HP, the Fire Emblem devs. Eventually, they'll give her a holdout. Oh wait, you're on that map. So yeah, have fun with 64 HP and holdout. Hey, you guys want to know a stupid mon that's considered fish adjacent?
Right on. This exact mon right here.
I think the argument was because it can surf and it has a horn like a narwhal. Ow. Cookie, don't you dare repeat the same logic as they did. Just learning surf is not enough to count as fish adjacent. Polytoad. Can I handle a Polytoad? At 50 HP? Probably not. There's a decent chance it's got an Ice Beam. Yeah, there are lots of animals that can swim. That doesn't necessarily mean that they are considered fish adjacent due to living by or near the water. I forgot all you have are water moves because you're the HM slave. Oh no. Alright, little Oshawott, now's your time. Use your only attacking move that it doesn't resist, now that you're confused with this, a stat boost. Don't hit yourself. Yeah! Honestly, that still did... What the fuck? Less than I thought it would. Let's see if this stab will do something. This is a battle tournament? Yes. We're going to catch our mons in the game, and those will be the mons that we are allowed to use in the tournament. And that's going to be tomorrow night, so I am going to be doing more Pokemon catching as soon as I get the chance. Probably like after stream tonight. Okay, fine. You can't swap out your Pokemon. I'm just going to swap out to Panini, and then you'll die. It'll take water type moves, yes. But people already know that because we're all gonna resist each other anyway, so the game is gonna be about coverage, I think. Ooh, thanks for the Lumberry. So we're gonna have to worry about people taking grass type moves, ice type moves, electric type moves, like all of that. And Gastrodon is gonna be very weak to grass. Ooh! You are also fish adjacent! Hello, Armaldo! Right, you're almost dead. Ah. This is a really bad situation to be in. Hopefully, Oshawott can take a hit, and then, like, waterfall and do damage. We're level 100, but it's tanky. That was too much. Fuck. I thought since you were a base form Pokemon, a waterfall wouldn't be able to do anything. I was clearly wrong. So, let's just go heal. And then we can come back out with the duck. If Venusaur can be found, Venusaur is one of our, do you not have a Pokemon Center here?
Oh, of course you don't, because it's based off the original town. Alright.
but Venusaur is allowed in because it's a toad. And so if that's the case, Venusaur is going to be really important, I think. Because Thick Fat is going to resist ice and fire moves, and like nobody's using fire anyway, but ice moves, that's big. And then that's grass coverage for free with a Venusaur. Rayquaza is allowed as a fish-adjacent mon. People are making the argument because, like, in the movie and in Smash, it lives underwater, even though in the actual base games, it lives in a tower above the ocean, and it's the sky to match the Groudon, the land, and Kyogre, the sea. People also, for half a second, tried to make an argument for Groudon being allowed on fish-adjacent because it's a salamander, but it's like, no, it is the opposite of anything to do with fishes. What is wrong with you? Luckily, Groudon did not get it, but Rayquaza still did. You can get an Electros, couldn't you? It's an electric eel. Yes, that is... Fuck. Damn it. Yes, and Electros is already on the fish list. It's not even fish adjacent, it is just fish. Probably brought up that in Ruby Groudon was in the seafloor cavern. That's not the point. It is still not meant to be a fish or fish adjacent. My husband washed my water bottle and everything. My chair rolls around a lot, and so it sometimes gets caught up on, like, the towels I have there already, so he had to, like, reach underneath me and grab it. This is the wrong mon to be leading with, because we're trying to kill these mons, not catch them, so Rayquaza coming out. They're in Chargestone Cave. Normally, Electros would be in Chargestone Cave. However, this is a randomizer, so there's no guarantee anything is anywhere right now. That's why I'm going all to these random places and just seeing what I can find. Aaron... I'll see if I can just keep it... Yeah. There we go. I'll see if I can just rock smash it to death. Sturdy, okay. Is a Laren with Autotomize faster than a Rayquaza? Probably not. Yep. And the Jellicent? Just Dragon Claw to death. Alright, they are tanky, but not tanky enough against level 100 Rayquaza. Okay, there. Now we should be able to return to where we were progressing. So we ran here. And then we surfed down here. No more survivor. Okay. I don't need you. You don't count. God, now they show up just to waste my time. other people were saying they were able to fill boxes. Like, where are they going where they can do that? Oh. What are you? Litwick, you are not. You are not a fish. Or fish adjacent. Okay, so now we can continue going down here. Alright, it was like around here where we found the anorith in general. Hopefully we can find it again. It took a little while to even see it the first time. Get me out! Why did I try running? You're a duck against a Galvantula. Of course you're getting outsped. Everybody's getting outsped, honestly. I'm gonna swap into Rayquaza and just see if I can run. Ow. There we go. Okay, and to be safe, let's spam these potions. He couldn't have given us full restores or something. Alright, back to running. You rotate. I don't want to do that, but there's a beach in that direction. Ugh. What does the sign say? Just Route 1, okay. My original goal was to try and get to Route 17, but I no longer know how to do that. Oh, there's the green-blue Gastrodon. There's not a stat difference between the two, right? It's just the aesthetics? I don't think there's any point in catching this one, is there? Which means there's no point in trying to fight. Just aesthetics? Okay, cool. You know what? I'm content with my pink one. I did always like the green-blue one better growing up, but I've gotten used to the pink one over time. Because for some reason, I think Diamond was the one that had the pink one, and Pearl was the one that had the blue one. They swapped them. Come on, I just want this Anorith, not the other Gastrodons, please. I don't even know if I'm gonna use Anorith. I'm gonna have to do a lot of like thinking on what I actually have to build with. Because so far, Gastrodon is theoretically good. I'm probably gonna use the Dragonair, because even if I can't use Dragonite, why did I try this again? Even if I can't use Dragonite, I think Dragonair is probably like decent enough to bring in. Then out of the ones I've caught so far, I don't think Huntail or Gorevis is gonna be actually good, so this Glampearl's kinda useless. Laffy, no! Damn, Anorith must be the rare spawn or something. Let's just try going through here and see what else shows up. There we go. There are those currents. He got a snack. Ooh, what's your snack? Togetic and Togekiss and the like, I do not think count as fish adjacent, so sorry, Togepi. We're not catching you. Burgers, delicious. Did you make them yourself or did you get takeout? Tiny mushroom, useless. Swimming around here. No! Store-bought home-grilled. Ay, nice. We love home-grilled burgers because then you get to doctor it yourself. What do you guys like doing for burger toppings? My husband and I have recently become a fan of getting like feta and sticky sauce and putting that on a burger for like a Mediterranean style burger. And we like to replace lettuce with spinach because spinach is better for you. And I feel like it also just has more flavor. Oh wait, really? That's it? Hang on, did I miss something? There's gotta be a way through those rocks. Those currents push down. Am I entering from the wrong side, maybe? Oh, rare! Oh, and pheasants, you are not a fish. You are a bird. Okay. I will give up on the anorith. No. I'm gonna give up on the anorith. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I feel like hitting a breadth of different places is gonna be useful. So I guess let's try Route 2. Aioli can be really good on burgers, but you've also used Nashville Dry rub to season burgers. Ooh! I do love myself a good aioli. Pokemon outbreak of some kind? Neat! I probably don't have to worry about it. Damn it! That's the one in that line we can't use because they didn't approve Samurott. It's still an otter. I don't get it. Relic gold? What the hell is that? Charmander, you are not a fish. Or fish adjacent. Samurott should have counted as just battle otter. Yeah, I agree. Oh, you weren't a trainer, I guess. Somehow Lillipup has appeared out here, you know what? That's where it would have been in the original game. I think in Black and White too, they kept the Route 1, 2, etc. the same mons. I don't remember. No. You're not a fish. Try a little bit longer, but I don't see any other grass I can get to without fighting more trainers, so I might just like fly ahead. Oh, hey, that's one of the evolutions. All right, let's grab you. We're gonna Thunder Wave. Of course, you still get the crunch. Why wouldn't you? Okay, one more we're good to catch. Ow! I'm gonna fly away anyway. I will sack my duck just to be able to catch this. Oh no! Anyway. Alright, because you are a water type. Netball. I bet I could also use a dive ball, because I'm pretty sure they are creatures that live underwater, like deep underwater, these Huntails, but it's fine. Alright, it lives deep in the sea. With a tail shaped like a small fish, it attracts unsuspecting prey. Would anybody like to name this Huntail? If not, I'm going to be naming it myself, but if you do want to name it, go ahead and use your points now. Huntail. You're kind of eel-shaped. But you're blue, you're not yellow. So I can't name you Fry. You know what? Even if I were to catch an Octillery, I wouldn't use it. So I'll name you Ursula. Poor unfortunate souls! Yes, exactly. You got the memo. Alright, let's fly off to Striaton. Striaton? How do you say it? Heal up with our duck, and then we can go, like, maybe see the back end of the route, because there should be a patch of grass, like, right outside. Oh, is the dream yard still there? That's something. You know what, before I forget, we can check out the abilities on some of our mons right now. Congratulations, wallpaper's gratitude. Remember your victory against the champion. Alright, that thing. Okay, ability Sticky Hold. Not the good one. Protects the Pokemon from item theft. RIP. And then you have Swift Swim, boost the Pokemon speed and rain. I mean, that's not bad necessarily. Especially because you do have a speed boosting nature. I could surprise someone with a fast Huntail if I can get rain out. Okay, not the end of the world. And then I will look at the Politoed Water Absorb. Yeah, it didn't cause rain when we saw it, so that's why. Bubble Beam, Hypnosis, Double Slap, Perish Song. You could eventually be a rain dancer. Shell Armor, I don't know what that turns into for your other evolutions, Panini. And then of course you have Shed Skin. Not bad in theory, just like nothing is really calling to me as like I want to use this on my team. I mean, I'm probably just gonna keep the Rayquaza in because it is allowed, let's be real. But still. I could bet on them setting rain. I could if I knew what I was going up against. Like, I know which mons are rain mons. So if it looks like they're going to bring rain mons, then I can be like, okay, yeah, sure, run this. But I feel like that's a little, I don't know, risky to bet on. Do I need cut? No. I mean, I probably need it for that, but I'm not gonna use it. Alright, this is the other end of that route we were just on. I'm just gonna double check to see if there's anything special. Just the sand rot we're not allowed to use. Alright, what if we... Hang on. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a shaking grass encounter, because I haven't really checked that on most routes. I have seen the shaking water encounter, but not the shaking grass. So we'll check that and then we'll leave. Ah, damn you! Annoying ass kid. Why do you have 5 mons? Rayquaza, come and kill this man. No, no, don't poison me, don't poison me! You got the crit, but no poison, thank you. Alright, that's 1 down, 4 more to go. Toad. I might actually swap out to my Oshawott just for the water effectiveness. Aw, look at the little guy. It's gonna die. I guess Dragon Claw would have hit normally too. We are gonna go back to Rayquaza for just more Dragon Claw normal hits. There goes the HP bar once again. Silcoon, really? Jesus Christ. I mean, I probably don't even have to Dragon Claw, but I will. Just for the sake of keeping things moving. You know, I'll try a Strength. Ah! Oh my, you just had a Zorua. Okay. Well, now I know what your last mon is. People are also trying to argue for Zorua being allowed in and Ditto being allowed in because they can turn into mons that are fish. Zorua is just an illusion, but they almost got persuaded to let in Ditto because it temporarily transforms into fish. But like, Ditto itself is not fish or fish adjacent. Alright, now I can hunt for shaken grass. Anything? Did they change how shaking grass works? Huh. Oh, I don't want to see you. Quick ball, don't need it. Definitely don't need that. Okay, the shaking grass does not seem to be happening easily, even though I got the shaking water before. So maybe this is the wrong type of grass. I'm gonna leave. Let's see if the Dream Yard still exists. It does! Oh! Huh? Is that supposed to be a Latios? Like, I forgot. Is there actually a legit Latios encounter in this game? I didn't think so. Since it's randomized, it will not be. Okay. Oh, you are not fish or fish adjacent, Hydreigon. I'm sorry. I would love to use you. You're a good one. Right, you're fast. Ow! Okay. Latios is found here in black too. It'll be in white too. It's Latios. Okay, so I forgot that they added in just a random legendary encounter here. Ah, Matang, you are not a fish either. Surely you can outrun a Matang, right? Okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I'll check. There should be like one more mon out here. There's not usually not ever just two or just one. Damn it, it's another Seviper! Alright, I'm leaving. I'm going down the stairs. Haunting me in the water, now they're haunting me here. Get away! No, why are there people here? Ah! Eh? Okay, I guess they don't count as trainers, maybe, if you're lucky. Excuse me. That's where I came in from, isn't it? No! No, it's not! Okay, so can I spawn shaking grass here? With a darker colored grass? Doesn't quite seem like it. I used to farm Aldino all day in black and white whenever I was doing a Nuzlocke there, and normally one would have appeared by now. Alright, well, into the grass. No! I meant to stop beforehand, but I ran too far. At least you only have two. Oh my god, Lilligant! I love Lilligant! But it's not a fish. Alright, Rayquaza. Murder her. Has this file triggered the event that allows shaking grass to spawn? Potentially not. What event is that specifically? Because I think it was basically just like the plot locks to get into the Elite Four and you're treated as beating the champion. When Sharon talks to you after Gym 1? Oh, I'm not doing that. Because I think we still technically haven't, like, we count as having unlocked the Victory Road. However, I don't think we actually have beaten the gyms. I think the flags were just set up. Can I just Dragon Call you and die, please? Thanks. Aw, Shadow, you're so cute! I'm sorry, you're not a fish, but you're adorable. Neither of you are fish. Blossom and Spear. Man, it didn't seem quite limiting when we were going over all of our fish options, but now that I'm actually in the game, it's like, damn, yeah, this is very few Pokemon that we're actually allowed to use. I guess that's the point of having it be on theme, though. Makuhita is not fish or fish adjacent. People were trying to argue for Makuhita because it lives in that cave in Dewford, but it's like, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. He doesn't swim. He's not water type. He's not even a fish. He is a punching bag. That's not a fish. Alright, I'm giving up on this patch of grass. I've seen quite a few mons, but none of the ones are ones I need. Ah! No! I was jump scared by a trainer! Leave me alone! These damn kids with their haxer assist! What the fuck? Alright, there's a 50-50 chance that my Rayquaza gets outraged right now. Here we go! Taunt! We live! Alright, this thing is going to die. Far-fetched! Don't worry, I know how to take care of a far-fetched. Ha! Yours isn't even shiny like mine is! Alright, easy. Okay, useless. I'll push this. Oogie. Cover fossil? Is that Tortuga? Because that's a fish adjacent mon. We can go get that revived. Venomoth, you're not fish adjacent, I'm sorry. We did allow in Yanmega, and it's, what is the one underneath it? Yanma? Because they're dragonflies, and dragonflies lay their eggs in water and stuff like that. So that counts enough as fish adjacent. But no, no, no. What the hell is that? I'm not allowed to use Zoroark. It's not a fish. I can't even run away because I'm too slow. God damn it. I do really enjoy the Zoro line, Zora to Zoroark, both the regional form and the regular form. They're just so cool. I wish I could use one, but I was one of the people fighting against including them. They were illusionists, they're not actually fish. Before I forget. I should heal up my stupid duck. My stupid weak duck that gets hit hard by everything. Tentacruel. Tentacruel. That's a fish, right? Yep, that's a fish. Okay, we're killing the Zoroark. But we can catch the Tentacruel. I hate to say that. I hate to say that. We're gonna kill the fucking Zoroark. Alright, there it goes. Ow. Okay, I'm going to full swipe, and then with Rayquaza's turn, we're going to just throw a Pokeball, actually. Impossible to aim without being focused? What do you mean? Do I just... Oh, back here. Okay, so I have to use both of our turns in order to try and catch it. Ugh. Okay, what is the weakest move Rayquaza has? Rock Smash. And Rayquaza will go first. Okay. So ideally, when we get the Rock Smash, we don't kill. And then we full swipe. Okay, very safe. Sludge Wave? Gross. That's gonna be useful though. Although, no, the battle format is singles. It's not as good as I want it to be. I really hate how going down goes to the back button and not the last use item. You bastard. Hi, Geraldine. Come on, you are paralyzed! And thank you for the stretch. I'll get one in while watching this play out. There we go, finally. Oh, thank you for the posture check. I was sitting up straight, don't you worry. Alright, this is the jellyfish Pokemon. It extends its 80 tentacles to form an encircling poisonous net that is difficult to escape. Might be an idiot chiseled what happened. Also, if anybody would like to name this Tentacruel, now is the time! Redeem your points now! While I try to figure out a name if nobody- Oh! Alright. Mr. Tentacles is now your name! I don't think I can have the space, actually, so... Ooh, I might need to get rid of the period as well. I didn't plan this out. Yeah, okay. I should barely be able to fit Tentacle now. No. Well, I can do singular tentacle, not plural. There we go. Speedrunning burning time crystal charges. You let me specifically activate disengage. I was aiming for the boss. Stupid brain, I need that. Yeah, trust me, I've definitely had to walk back some time crystals just because of like a silly misinput or something. Ultimately, it didn't end up screwing me over because I've never run out of time crystal charges, but you're on maddening. You can't afford to be a little silly with it. You're not a fish, and you also might explode. We're running away. Alright, I think that's probably everything we can actually get here, if I had to guess. Between the Zoroark, the Tentacool, Fortress. What else did we even see here? Oh, there was more, but that is not a fish. That's a Mandibuzz. Alright, so I think we leave. Oh, damn it. Too slow. I thought Mandibuzz wasn't that fast. There we go. We can heal up at the city. If I wanted to cheat someone cut, I bet we could get that static encounter, because like that Latias exists. We already have Rock Smash on someone else. It's fine, get rid of it. Oh, you know what? I should probably heal if I'm trying to get the static encounter. I'll see if I can buy better healing items. This is ridiculous. There you are. We just need to find where you are. Or where to find you, I guess. Prism scale. Is that useful for my Clam Pearl? Or is it something else entirely? Feebas, right, okay. Swiftwing, whatever that does. It might be one of the random bridge drops, if I remember correctly. Like from the first game. Oh, damn it. Where's your next flag? Oh. Home claws? Useless. You know, I might have to go back down the stairs because there was a section I didn't go to before because it looked like it had a trainer and that might be where to go. Only bosses didn't have access to Falchion, or sorry, to Veteran Plus because you just got access to Crom Falchion. Oh, that would be nice. Alright, so are you meant to be up here? Ugh. Get out of my way, kid! At least they only have 2 mons each. Latias, okay! No big deal! He already got the encounter here, dear god. Well, hopefully not healing up my Rayquaza was not a mistake. You are dropping my attack. That's annoying. Okay, but super effective in stab wins out. Charmeleon, I can swap out Oshawott for that. hidden item, but no. Why was I walking? I want to see encounters in case there's anything new. Oh no, I'm sorry, Charlotte. You're cute, but alas. How are you so slow? Thank you. Alright, nothing up here. Wait! Does it just show up without actually giving you the encounter? How do you actually trigger it? It's supposed to go down? But I already did. Okay, whatever. I'm wasting too much time here. There is a route literally right next door. Hang on. My husband has another blessed towel. Oh, it's so good. It's so soothing and cold. This frozen towel idea is so good. For anybody who hasn't tried it before, if you don't have AC, I do highly recommend freezing a towel and then just putting it— oh! You! Putting it on your feet. It saves lives. Oh, you are not a fish, Mienfu. Go away. Summoned a 5-star with your Veronica. Alright, who'd you get? I guess I should try to surf in these ponds. Lynn, let's go. I love Lynn. Mr. Mime is not a fish either. I can get off there. Okay. Why do I not have AC in my current room? Because none of this house that we live in right now has AC. It is an old house. They are technically 2 AC units, but they are set up for the bedrooms. And technically, we did get an additional exhaust thing to use in this room, but that involves, like, going out of my way to set it up. And also, we found that there's a leak in the tape somewhere with how it's set up in our room, and I'm worried more than anything that if I try to grab it from our room and bring it into this room to use the alternate vent, that it's going to further cause leaks. Because, like, it means at night when we have the AC running, all it does is blow cold air directly in front of it. It doesn't actually stick in the room because of the leak of the hot air. So I just really want to avoid making that worse. Hitmontop, you are not a fish! That sounds most inconvenient. Yeah. Big Pearl, useless. I don't need money where I'm going. Are you a trainer? You're totally a trainer. You're spinning. Okay, let me out. To the next route. Alright, the daycare is here. right there too. Okay, okay. That's another source of encounters. Could use it to buy better potions. I did say I would look into that, didn't I? And then I didn't. Like a liar. I'll go do that. It's better than spamming 20 HP every 5 seconds because my duck gets hit by everything. I'm a single stage mon with no stats. Okay. Oh, we got plenty of money. Damn, I can't get 20, but I'll get 19. Alright, that should be enough for at least a little while. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? More of the same. Okay, not good. Maybe I should go in the cave. That'll be like a drastically different area, so maybe there will be less mons that are shared in terms of the encounter tables. Because even if it's a randomizer, all it does is it takes a mon that exists and it swaps in a different mon. So if the similar routes have similar encounter tables, you're just gonna find the same things. Alright, I think the cave is our next stop. Come on, give me something new. Oh! You! What are you? You are not a fish. You're just a little Dio. Oh, you wanna know another mon that's allowed as fish adjacent? Tyranitar, because Godzilla. I think it's not a good enough justification, but the council outvoted me. Binding band, whatever that is. Okay, surf encounter in the cave. What could it be? A Larvesta, you're not a fish either! This ain't Misty Dungeon by the Bulba, because it's my one Pokemon related thing that I have, and I'm playing a Pokemon game. Also, welcome in, Lace. How you doing today? Technically, I've also used the Bulbasaur for when I was not playing Pokemon Misty Dungeon, when I first use it, because my husband refuses to have an anime boy designed for him, so I designed him a Psyduck instead, which we used when we played Pokemon Emerald together. So I made myself a Bulbasaur. Because I had already played Pokemon Misty Dungeon and got a signed Bulbasaur in that game. Damn, okay, it's just a bunch of Larvesta. There's probably some rare encounter I'm missing, but I'm gonna spend less time on trying to find those. Looks good, thank you! I drew it myself. This is like the only thing of my models that has not been drawn by my model artist, Mystical Nympia. This is the one I drew myself. Ah, fuck, it's dark down here. Oh, there's a mon somewhere. Ooh, there you are. Nope, that's an item. I forgot they can also be items. You are an Anorith, you evolve into Armaldo, and I didn't catch one earlier, so I will catch you. I have decided. I will catch you. It's gonna be a pain, though. You know what? You're a bug type, and you're a first stage. Maybe I can just catch you like this? Okay. Alright, would anybody like to name this Anorith? I'm probably going to try and feed it experience to eventually become an Armaldo. A Pokemon ancestor that was reanimated from a fossil. It lived in the sea and hunted with claws. Another girl to add to the team. If you would like to name it, you can redeem your points now, otherwise I'm gonna have to figure out a name. What's a good name for a little guy like you? It's kind of adorably derpy. Yeah, they do a great job with the first stage mons most of the time. The evolutions are not always the best. Oh, you know what? Because this is also similarly derpy, if nobody else redeems anything, I'm gonna name you Spore. Because, like, that... Anorith could be a Spore creation, honestly. It's close enough. It does have a decent attack for first aid mon. Huh. I didn't know that. Top tier deep cut. Thank you, I try my best. Okay, let's get our switch training on. Hopefully this won't be too miserable as we look for more mons to catch. Hey look, it's another one! Oh my god, it's adorable from the back! But you can't hit yourself, so, Oshawa, come and handle this. Okay, nice. 389, that's not a lot. I guess it is a first stage mon though. How much is that actually on your experience bar? Aw, man! It's not worth trying to do this on an Anorith. We need something that's like fully evolved or something. Oh wait. Item or rare mon? Ah, it's gone now.
Like you! Your experience!
Okay, close combat's gonna hurt. Never mind, we're flying type, I forgot. Now let's see how much the super effective damage does with stab and a defense stab on Hariyama, because it is tanky. But we have 45 more levels, so it doesn't matter. That's only 877. My fucking god, it's gonna take forever to get this Anorith into Normaldo. Alright, I mean, like, it is the best experience we can find for Spore right now. These are on level for Spore. can get away with just using a Dragon Claw. Okay, well now I definitely can. It wouldn't have died in one hit anyway. Okay, I normally can just use... You fucker. This isn't bite. You have to click endure every turn. Alright, a little bit more for Spore. There's water on the sides there. Do I have bothers? Huh? Oh, damn you! I heard the music changed. I wasn't sure what it was. It was a trainer. You probably get killed, but I'm gonna try it. No, you're paralyzed. You're paralyzed. It's just a Feebas, but at the same time, you're paralyzed. Oh boy, a tackle. I was way too concerned. Sure, Spore can get this experience too, but they're all first stage mons. They are trainer mons. They're supposed to be good for experience. So cute. I love Miss Mages. Fucking hell, Paper. Okay, bug does nothing. Alright. Dive probably isn't gonna kill, but the parish count will, so it's fine. Withdrew Mischievous, you're smart enough for that. And that's a superior! Why didn't you start with that? Okay, well I have to put Spore back in for the experience. Is that reduced special defense? No, your ability is suppressed. Okay, well, Fury Cutter? Oh no, of course you have Leaf Storm. I'm sorry, you're dead. You're just a little baby. There goes any chance of getting you experience for now. Oops. I don't have revival items either. Oops, oops, oops. Look, in my defense, I am not taking anything seriously right now. I'm just here to catch some mons. Who am I to think about the 5 levels under stage 1 mon its potential to get hit by a fully evolved mon? I am a simple Bulbasaur. Who said I was good at strategy? Alright, well, where do I go now? Oh, that's a trainer. Okay, maybe it's not worth going through this section. There's too many trainers. I'm gonna run back out. I was hoping I could find something cool at the end, but it's not worth it. I get that they are randomized away from what they're supposed to be, but still.
Jump bluff as well, Jesus Christ.
Alright, let me out. This would be a great time to train up Spore if it was still alive. The consuls, they're quencing. Okay, back to the city for 5 seconds just to heal up. And there should be dark grass on this route, which we can double check, so we can go there next. Dark grass is supposed to have like rare, strong, powerful Pokemon, you know, that kind of thing. We'll see what the randomizer actually decides to put in there, but it's supposed to have the good stuff. Oh, wait. I don't remember what this rare encounter was, but I'm gonna just double check it. Ah, it was a Mienfoo, I forgot. Okay, back to the route. So the dark grass should be somewhere down here. Smeargle, I'm not here for you. There it is. Oh! Random dude jump scare. You are usable. You are Celio. You evolve into Walrein. Alright, let's go far-fetched. We should be able to paralyze it, false swipe it a little bit, and if we get hit by an ice beam, we die. We die like men.
What? Blizzard? Stop that. Maybe we should have disabled it. Sheer cold as well. Okay, scummy ass Celio. Alright, you're a water type. Get netballed. Okay, that's another one to train up into Walrein. Unless we can find Walrein, then that'll be easy. Alright, I forgot to read the Pokedex entry, but would anybody like to name our Celio? Our fat, pudgy guy who's going to get an even better mustache. What would I name you? Okay. I think I know. Anybody want to spend their points? If not, I'm gonna name it Snowball. 'Cause that's cute. Alright, no point redeemed, so that is now Snowball. Alright, this should be a pretty decent column to use. Rotogon, okay, that is not a fish, so you're not allowed, but that is a good mod. Oh, maybe I should be fighting the Drotagon for Spore's experience. Alright, we can see how much the Celio gives. We have no effective moves and I'm a scream other than like Rock Smash. I should probably just be strengthening, honestly. The super effective doesn't matter. Woohoo! That's 1,000 experience for Spore. Oh, that's so good. Diagonal is not a fish. You do not count. If your terrible joke can get a laugh. I don't get the format, I'm sorry. God, I speak we die like men. Like, it must be from something, which is where We Die Like Men came from. I just don't get it. Alright, you could Rock Blast, but you're probably gonna get Sheer Colded. Alright. You should die to its strength because it has so much more base power than Rock Smash. Or not! And you hit the Blizzard?! Oh god. Get out of here! Ah, not Beta Red. We Die Like Men or something more series-specific joke trend from AO3. That I didn't know about since I'm not an AO3 user. I've long since retired from my fanfiction days. Sneasel, Cragnole, I'm just gonna run, honestly. It's not worth taking them on. Well, I can probably take them out pretty fast, actually. Okay, Rock Blast on the Sneasel. And I'm gonna hit Strength on the Cragnole. That really scared the boss with that launching on bar break, thank god it didn't. Yes, true. Due to perhaps unreasonable amounts of fanfiction. No, not to shame you, just I no longer do so. I often have a hard time sitting down to read a book. I shouldn't be reading fanfiction. Oh my god, is Spore killing something? Spore killed something! Good job, Spore! Spore is almost 11:58. Awesome. And then we can start working on Snowball. Okay, the Drudigan should at least be good experience. Ivy dodged 270s, let's go, Ivy! So you can Fury Cutter the Deer, and we'll Dragon Claw the Drudigan, and then it should be safe. There we
we go! Seed bomb? Well, that might hurt. Yeah, just a little. She would have died if she didn't dodge, and you're all out of charges. Good god, did you know Corrin's a good ring? Oh, hell yeah. Corrin's one of the best rings in all of Fire Emblem Engage, honestly. Like, I know Lucina is considered to be pretty good because of the fact that she can make anyone a backup attacker, but also, Corrin gives so many good skills. Hands off the keyboard! Let's watch Spore evolve! Honestly, still could be a Spore creature. Okay. Oops, did not mean to hit that button. You didn't see anything. So now I'm gonna go to my mons. And Snowball's gonna be in front. Ooh, do I bother surfing or fishing? I think I do. Oh hey, shaking grass! I was just really unlucky earlier. Angela, you're not a fish. Oh, please tell me you can run. No thanks. Okay, Castelia is probably going to be really big and busy, but it's probably fine. Outbreak out. Route 7. I should probably go see that outbreak, honestly. Well, this isn't Castelia, it's not green. Okay.
Come in, cute girls, woohoo!
Goku3225, thank you so much for the follow! Hope you're enjoying the stream! Alright. Mr. Tentacle could be a very solid pick for the team I'm gonna run. Not deposit, let's just go to move. Alright, you need to stay so we can train you up. Liquid Ooze? Damages attackers using any draining move. So, worst possible ability we can get. Great, awesome, cool. Welcome in, Goku. How you doing today? Is Battle Armor the one that prevents crits? Yeah, that's not awful. Ah, still not very speedy though. You are going to get decimated by any water type. I am preparing for a Pokemon tournament that's being held tomorrow by another streamer. He's doing a fishing trip event, and so we're using fish Pokemon or fish adjacent Pokemon on our teams. And so far I've been having some pretty poor luck with finding the right mons, but surely it'll work out. Right, Route 7. Hang on. I'm gonna go fly over there. Not Sky Arrow, Route 4. Fail, Route 5. Is that also considered Route 5? I think so. Route 6, Route 7. Alright, where's this damn route? Well, that's a cave. Oh, I don't want to go through there.
Okay. Let's go to Miss Dalton instead and see if we can get onto Route 7 from there. Huh? No, leave me alone! I forgot there was a plot flag here! Oh, thanks for the Master Ball. Nice! Okay, go. I'm so sorry, I'm not battling you, I'm going straight to Route 7. There's some kind of outbreak over here. Now, I guess the question is, making grass. Playing Pokemon Gold White 2 Redo on your whatever. On your other phone. Nice! How's it going? Those kinds of hacks are supposed to be really hard, right? Alright, Sparrow is not gonna be a good experience at this point in the game. Thoros is not a fish. I cannot catch you, I cannot use you. Well, it's meant to be an Among Us, or whatever it is. That is technically a fish, though. I'm allowed to use you. Snore is what you get to use when you're sleeping, I'm sorry. For some reason I thought of yawn. Alright, bring out the duck. Tauros is a steak. I mean, you can theoretically turn Tauros into steak, yes. Video can best be described the way I saw someone describe a Nuzlocke gauntlet. You go through 4 games just to reset everything because your encounters were bad. Oh my god. That sounds rough. I can barely survive Nuzlocking regular games. I could never Nuzlock a ROM hack. So I'm definitely not using Seeking, but at this point, maybe it's better than not having a full team of 6. So, get in the ball. Turns out Drayama hacks kind of suck for Nuzlocking. Don't people still try to Nuzlock them though? In autumn, its body becomes more fatty and preparing to propose to a mate. It takes on beautiful colors. The goldfish Pokemon. Alright, would anybody like to name the Seeking? Or I guess Sea Queen? Another girl. I could just make an all-girls team, that'd be funny, but then I couldn't use my Tentacruel, so never mind. If you'd like to name the Seeking, use your points now, otherwise I'm gonna have to come up with a name. What's a good name for a goldfish? I could go with the Gubby that was mentioned in the art stream yesterday, but like that was meant to be a Chi-Yu. I don't think a Seeking can compare to a Chi-Yu.
problem isn't difficulty, it's like having a 75% chance of black white 2 you get worked by shit encounters. That would make sense, yes. What do I call you? What do I call you? I'm gonna be very... Technically, I think the koi fish is the other fish, Goldeen, but like they're all goldfish if you try hard enough, right? Right. Goldor is not a fish. Duskstone is useless. Bustle is not a fish. Man, how did people fill an entire box of mons? Where did they find all of the mons? Everywhere I've looked has been useless. Leopard is not a fish. Oh, fur is not a fish, but I wish I could use furry. You're so cute. No, you're close enough in level. Huh? Don't you dare try to steal my sheer gold. It's not gonna work on me because I'm a higher level. I know it's only like a 50% at best, but still, come on. There we go. Goodbye! I love you! Okay, 1.2k, because you're evolved, even if you're wild. That's helpful. I figured Furt might have a decent experience drop. Snivy is not a fish. I know it's meant to be Snide and Ivy, but I always said it as Snivy, like sniveling. Alright, get out of here. You're not a fish. Oh no! How do you can't run from a Tauros, you're 30 levels higher then? Come on! I know you're slow, but are you that slow? Apparently! Okay. Fine, we'll swap out to someone else. Alright, out of spite, get strength. He didn't need to crit that, that was enough. Okay, so I don't know where this outbreak is. Leave me alone! Thanks, Mom. Bye, Mom. Straight into the grass for me. Because this is a different color, I think. That could be a Pelipper! That's a Wingull. The Furt was most likely the Outbreak Mon, judging by the level. Oh, you're right! I forgot Outbreak Mons were stronger. Duck. Duck is what I need. So if I do want to run a rain team, like almost certainly everybody else is going to run, we've got a Pelipper on board. yes, Wingull and Pelipper are considered fish adjacent because they spend so much of their life in the water. Damn you. Don't do that. Stop roosting. I'll try catching it as is, because you're still water type, so the netball will be somewhat feasible. Makes its nest on sheer cliffs. Riding the sea breeze, it glides up into the expansive skies. Alright, would anybody like to name the Wingull? If so, please use your points now, otherwise I've already got a name. It's the obvious one, the name that everybody names their Wingull if they're not making the jokes about anything else. I sure hope that's how you spell it. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. It's fine. Retaliate, useless. I should check the dark grass a little more. Skuntank, you are not a fish or fish adjacent. I used to hate Skuntank as a mon for the longest time because it was used by, what, Commander Mars in Platinum? That Skuntank was a run killer. Same thing with Perugly. You would have said Piku instead of Pico. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But I can never think of Piku as anything but Pikachu because that's always his icon. Anything else good in the dark? Mars is Perugly, Jupiter is Skuntank. Okay, okay. Barboach, you are fish, aren't you? Whiscash has to be on here somewhere. Hang on. They're not in order. Yes, Barboach and Whiscash. They are very much fish. You are another mon I can catch. Deploy the duck. Thunderwave and default swipe as... Oh, right, you're a ground type, so Yawn. Yawn. I always thought that Whiscash got the ground type upon evolving, but no, it's just a water ground from the beginning. Oh, you put yourself to sleep. Okay, sure. How dare you. Right, you're a water type. Get in the ball. Now, I don't remember what level Whiscash evolves, but I think it's not 35. So I would have to train up the Barboach until it becomes a Whiscash if I want to use a Whiscash. But Whiscash isn't that good, let's be real. Alright, would anybody like to name the Whiscash? If so, use your points now. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and think of a name myself. I think I already have one, honestly. Oh, there's the yes. Alright. Any last chances for a point redeem? Otherwise, you're being named after a catfish because you have whiskers, even though I'm not entirely sure if you're meant to be a catfish. Whiscash definitely is. I just don't know about Barboach. Like, I don't think that's the shape I think of for catfish on a Barboach. Oh well. Ooh, Shelter into, clams. Oyster. That's another one. That's another fish. Deploying the duck. We could also just get Ice Beamed out of existence. I don't think Shelter gets Ice Beamed though, does it? Oh, but it gets Ice Shard! Oh, that does nothing. We're fine. I forgot we're level 100. Why am I scared? If I see a cloister somewhere in the world, I wonder if I can track it down using the dex. Because I'm trying to figure out, like, I've caught all these first forms of mons. How can I find the evolved form? But I don't think I can, because it's not like it was a one-to-one replacement of, like, oh yeah, Shelter's gonna take the slot of Zigzagoon, and Cloister's gonna take the slot of Linoon. It doesn't work like that for randomizers, so I can't just go to the same routes where you'd find one and then try to find the evolved version. Herm. Shelter! It swims backward by opening and closing its two shells. Its large tongue is always kept hanging out. Alright, would anybody like to name this Shelter? If not, I'll come with a name myself. Since we named our Clam Pearl Panini, I'm gonna name this one Chowder. I don't see any point redeems. Giving it one last chance. Alright, we're going with it. Okay, any other good mons here? I think we're gonna start to see some repeats. When I go to Celestial Tower, normally there's like, what, a bunch of ghost types there, right? So that could be something. Because I don't think that encounter table is shared by a lot of places, is it? Ghost types of them? Okay, I don't think those show up in other locations, so those should be unique ones. Hard, go away. You know what? How much experience do you give as a fully evolved mon? Yep, Blizzarded. Ow! Oh, that actually hit! Nice. Ugh, only 400. Useless. Oh no, that's the mountain. That's not the tower. What are you doing here? Oh, okay, sure. I mean, we can still check to see what's in here. Oh. I forgot this is Battle Hell. That's not good. It's gotta be like just a regular ass cave section. No.
You! You are fish adjacent because you are a toad. Just like me.
Deploy the duck. I was talking about how it'd be useful to have a Venusaur, and now we can have a Venusaur. Ow! What the hell are you double-edging me for? You need to stop doing that, actually. I'm gonna yawn you, and I'm gonna full swing you. I'm actually gonna disable just to buy time for one more turn until it falls asleep, so that way it can't kill itself with the retaliation. Oh no, my insomnia. Okay, that is good enough for me. You are not a bug or water type, so would you like a luxury ball? Okay, that's a Venusaur. Yep, they are fish adjacent because they are toads. Yep. Other frogs were also included, like, where are they? Where are they? I'm looking at the list now. Sorry, toads were also included, so there's, like, Seismitoad, for example, the time pole line. And then... Blastoise, Squirtle, Wartortle were also included because they're, like, turtles, even though they're not frogs. The turtles are fish adjacent. Politoad was also included. Again, toad, frog, that kind of thing. Better than Rhydon or Sableye, at least. Yeah, for fish adjacent, it's like things that are mostly aquatic creatures or spend a lot of their life in the water, so I was totally on board for anything frog, toad, etc. to be fish adjacent. Alright, when the bud on his back starts swelling, a sweet aroma wafts to indicate the flower is coming bloom. Give a nickname to the Ivysaur. What are we naming him? If you'd like to name him yourself, you may use your points. Otherwise, I'm gonna come up with a name. Better than the ones they just felt like including anyway. Uh-huh. Let's see, what's a good name for you? I'm gonna be a little silly with it. Your name is Blue. Because there was the whole thing of it was red and green in Japan, but then it was red and blue here in the West. So you're blue now. Close enough is A, petty, and B wouldn't fit. Fair enough. I'm really glad we got that Ivysaur because that can be a Venusaur, and that's going to be great coverage for us. Omastar? Wait, I think you're just a fish, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are just a fish. Hopefully you don't kill my duck. Oh no! You killed my duck! And you got the Omni Boost, fuck off! And the manga green is blue and blue is green? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, honestly, because I used to read so much Pokespa as a kid. I still call it Pokespa instead of like Pokemon Adventures or whatever it is. That's super effective. I just picked it because it was my weakest base power. No!
There it goes.
Wait, it still lived. Thank God. Ow. That should not do as much as it did. Fuck off. Well, I guess you did get the Omni boost. Now you get it again. We need to stop. You're a water type. Nipple. I'm not looking forward to 4 HP 1 Violet for the Paralog Chiseled. Oh god, speed. Good luck for that. Alright, Omastar, the Spiral Pokemon. It is thought that this Pokemon became extinct because its spiral shell grew too large. Give a nickname? Yes. Alright, who would like to name our Omastar? If you would like to do so, please spend your points now. Otherwise, I'll come up with a name myself. Although I'm probably gonna go for the obvious name here. Isn't this what people were freaking out about? Isn't this Lord Helix? I'm not gonna be respectful though. I'm gonna be disrespectful even. I'm just gonna call you Helix. Take that. Any takers for the point redeem? Gonna give it a moment. Drink some water. Alright. Then that is going to officially be our last catch of the session. I started late because, you know, I had to shower and chores went long. But now I need to go get my hair cut. I am finally ditching like 2 feet of hair. It is way too fucking hot to keep it. So now it is time to be free. I soon will have either a bob or a wolf cut. Let me just make sure I save. Okay, and I'm also just gonna... You're not seeing anything. You're not saying anything. You're not seeing anything. Fisher file. And now also save state. Cool. You didn't see anything. This is totally legit. I swear. I'm gonna go to my hair appointment. I'm not gonna bother raiding out because I would just go into jail anyway, but we're gonna be coming back later for the Fields of Mystery, not tournament, fishing competition. Tonight at 7 p.m. EST. Be there! Be there to watch me beat up Joe! Bye guys! See you later!